we hope that you guys like what we've been giving you so far. So, the New York trip and our thoughts on E3 and stuff like that. What we want to talk about today, our topic is Apple's new Apple Music. Um, so far, it's been awesome. So just to give a little background about me when it comes to music, my family, uh, they're actually gospel singers, and music has been a part of my life, my growing up. So literally, music, I would say, it doesn't define me, but it's a big part of who I am. Um, so I've tried a lot of different types of things when it comes to what is the new thing, the streaming of music. I had Pandora for a while, and then Spotify. I've tried, wasn't all that intrigued by it. I really liked iTunes Music. It was like their old version of what they have now. I like the fact that I could take like an artist or a song and make a radio station out of it, and they would basically um, put other artists from that song or artist, and you literally made like a radio station with it. Um, and I liked it because there's a setting that I really like called Discovery, and you actually can discover other artists that have to do with the artist that you've or song you've created the station out of. And I literally discovered so many artists using this. So thus far, it's been my favorite um, streaming service. I am a member of Tidal. I like Tidal because I like the exclusives, the exclusive content like videos and stuff like that. Also, too, like I can get tickets for concerts on sale. We actually are planning to go to Made of America in Philadelphia. It's a it's a concert that Jay-Z has worked with Budweiser. They've been doing it for years now, and because I'm a member of Tidal, I actually get a discount on tickets. So that's pretty cool. So I like that for that aspect. I like how they focus on more so the indie artists, and I've actually just discovered more indie artists on there than any other platform. And now to Apple Music. So Apple literally just came out and said we're doing this new music streaming radio. Jimmy Iovine is working on it. Trent Reznor. We have Dr. Dre. Like, they brought these artists and these executives together, and they told them, we want you to make a great music streaming experience for our customers and customers to come. And from the day it was available, I got it, and I have been blown away ever since I've been using it. Um, so we'll definitely show you some of the interface so you can get an idea of what it's all about. Um, so what do you think about it?
For me, I am on the other end of that spectrum. I enjoy music. I'm not as highly passionate for music as she is. But what I do enjoy about the service, for me, is being able to create a playlist. I'm horrible creating playlists, but be able to have someone who has a great ear or natural talent for generating some really awesome playlists. Like Dr. Dre had an amazing playlist that he put together that was on Beats One. We'll talk about it in a minute. And then right after it was live, you can actually go and get that playlist and just listen to it on your own. And I'm listening to it at work or on my way to work, and it's awesome. It just works so well, and I love the interface. It definitely is a learning curve. I will not discredit that. But once you understand and get a chance to really utilize it, you'll find it's very easy to just add to your music library or get your playlist started, move things to be offline so you don't using your personal data to actually stream that content. You can just listen right off your phone itself, which is amazing.
That's actually one of my favorite features with Tidal, that you could use, you can basically listen to your music offline. So when I was in New York, I use Tidal as a way to be able to listen to music or a playlist that I made, and be able to listen to it while I'm on the train or whatever. So Apple has that feature, so I like that they have that too. So now I can do the same thing. I've tried it already, and it's actually pretty cool. Um, but no, the interface is really interesting. I love the way it looks, the design wise. I love how they make these playlists, and they make so many different types. They're like, intro to an artist, or other songs the artist has been on, or songs produced by this person. Sorry about the noise, they're doing stuff outside. So, but no, anyways, I love how they do that. And how it works is, when you first start out, you basically choose the genres, and you could choose. You could say, like, I really, really like R&B, but I'm kind of into maybe jazz, but not as much as R&B. So you actually can put on a scale what you like, and then you choose artists that they basically take from what you've chosen for your genre. And you choose your artist, and once you've chosen all, what they give you, um, all of a sudden when you go to the music, it just shows all of these different types of artists from those genres and playlists they've created, and they've done a really good job with that. I just hope down the line that they'll give you the ability to choose more artists. I think they have a feature where you can like or favorite certain artists, and you can follow them. So I'm hoping that it becomes more of an interface with that, because there's still some artists that I would want playlists for without me having to create it. So they still have some things I definitely would like to see. One of my favorite things about it, though, is the Beats Radio. Now, let's talk about Beats Radio, because Beats Radio is just like amazing. First of all, it's 24 hours. It's basically what you would see most of the time. It's being done in New York, London, and LA. And it's going out to 100 different countries. So literally, you have a 24-hour radio station that not only plays popular music, but all types of music, like all types of genres. And it's pretty awesome. I mean, I've been listening to a couple of the sessions. Like, they've had artists like Dr. Dre had his The Pharmacy on 4th of July, so that was awesome, where he was on the radio for 2 hours. Pharrell was just on there. Who else? Jaden Smith was on there. Q-Tip was on there. I'm trying to think who else. I think Discipline was on there. So they've had like a whole bunch of different artists just coming on like they're on a radio station and just giving you the music that they love. And it's cool too, because they have a lot of underground people that you've probably never heard of there. So like one of my favorite bloggers, Crystal, is actually, she hosts I think it's on the weekend she hosts. And I didn't know it until this past weekend, because she posted on Instagram. I'm like, oh my god, and she really got a good playlist. So I was like, wow, because I've always wondered what type of music she likes, because if you listen to her show, The Read, it's really hard to see what kind of music she likes, because she doesn't really like a lot of the new stuff, and I'm kind of in the same boat with her. But no, like literally, it was just like, oh my god, this is really awesome. I can listen to any time of the night. And like I said, the different genres of music, like, it's so refreshing to be able to turn on a radio, literally, and hear music you don't normally hear, like mainstream. I rarely listen to the radio. I really do. And it's just refreshing to hear like an actual radio station that doesn't play what everybody else is playing and constantly playing the same thing over and over and for hours on end. So, but no, I love the app, and definitely you should check it out if you have an iPhone, if you haven't upgraded to the new, was it 8.4 update. There was something we heard about maybe possibly going to Android.
Right, coming soon for Android in the near future.
So if you're on Android, like, yeah, you probably don't like Apple, but I'm telling you, this service is pretty worth it. Like,
3 months of trying it out.
And that's
free.
And that's another thing. 3 months free to try it out. Like, you could say I hate it or I love it, and you have 3 months to determine that. So definitely try it out if you when it's available on Android, because it's definitely worth it. It really is. So yeah, like I said, we'll show you some of the interface, and hope you guys enjoy it, and maybe we'll do like an update on it down the line if they do anything new with it. So, all right, guys, this was another Mr. and Miss versus Miss. So, see you next time. Bye.